Hi, folks. It's great to see ya.
Hi there.
Hey, old Kermit the Frog here.
Hello.
In just a few moments, we will begin our trip to the Disneyland Resort Entrance Plaza. Thank you.
All right, we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Mouse Vibes Monday. Tonight's live is extra special because we are celebrating Ashley's birthday.
Oh my God, I love you. Thank you guys for being here on Monday. Sorry that we missed last week. We were on the road.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for being here with me. My birthday was on Saturday on Earth Day. I share my birthday with both the Earth and my favorite Walt Disney World park, Animal Kingdom. But we're celebrating tonight with you.
Yeah, just like any kind of federal holiday, we're absorbing it until Monday, so that's what we're doing for this. Celebrating all things Ashley. Stoked to be back. It's been a couple of weeks. I think we've only done like one live this month, so yeah, it's cool to be back. Every time I do it, I feel a little bit rusty, which is fun.
I know.
We got the set pretty much done now, right? How's the lighting looking tonight? Do we sound good?
Yeah.
All that good stuff?
All I know is like I'm the spray tan queen, and I've been slacking on spray tans, and I can see it. I'm so pale. Like, I need to get orange stat.
Well, I mean, let's just blame it on the California rain that we haven't had in like 10 years. It was the rain, guys.
I've been
Like,
pale girl.
In those 2 weeks of rain,
Yeah.
got so pale.
Oh my God, thank you guys for being here. We really appreciate it. We hate missing Mouse Vibes Mondays, but it's just like too hard to do when we're traveling, and like you guys can't see behind. We have this like elaborate setup that just keeps getting more and more. So
I know.
It's too much.
We're just like accruing. It looks like a full production here.
Yeah. Let's hit the track.
Hit it!
Oh yeah. Okay. Let's go to the top.
Starting from the top.
What up, meaty? That's me. Oh my God.
What's up?
Your birthday's today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
Yes.
Woo!
Tonus Babas. Happy birthday, Emily. Yes, my birthday was on Saturday.
Guys, everyone's birthdays right now. Anyone in the chat who's has a birthday now, or like a week ago, or 2 weeks ago, happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Theme Parks and Horse Stuff. Happy birthday, Ashley. Mouse
Yeah.
Monday. Yes. Today in Australia, we're celebrating Anzac Day.
Happy Anzac Day. I've
Happy
never done that.
I don't know what that is, but
It's my first celebration.
yeah.
That's awesome. Thank you for that, Jaden.
Matt Noel, happy Mouse's Monday and belated birthday to Ashley. Do the same thing that Elliot did for that Pineapple Hotel and hit the like button. Oh my gosh, that was so cute that they had. I don't know if you guys saw our story, but it was just like really, really
Yeah,
cute.
it's on our social right now. Yeah, when you get a chance, go look at it. Ashley crushed the social for the weekend.
Thanks.
Yeah,
I
you did a good
try.
job.
I try. Thanks for the shout out, babe.
Always.
Nana Banana, hello, my Mouse Vibes babies. Happy V-Day, Ashley. Yes.
That's what's up. Thank you, Nana, for being here.
Thanks, Nana.
We just got to see Nana as well in our last bit of our trip. We're out in San Francisco. Mm-hmm. Man, I miss you. I'm coming up to see you.
Yeah, we missed you. Liz Velarde, happy birthday. Hope you had an amazing time in the Bay. We'll talk about that.
Yeah, we'll get into that in a minute. It was awesome, though.
Ashley, what did you get for your birthday? I got a $50 gift card to Target from
Boom.
Nick's nanny.
Shout out Nanny Lorraine.
And my mom called me and wished me happy birthday and sang to me in Dutch. That's like a tradition every year. It was a low-key birthday. It's like, it was low-key. Like,
for Ashley's actual birthday, we were out in San Francisco,
Yeah.
and we went to the only Thai Michelin star restaurant in the country with Christian and Nana and Jen. It was awesome. We
Yeah.
also got to see Chromeo, Ashley's favorite band, this weekend.
Yeah,
Like,
hold on. I got this shirt.
It was awesome.
Hold on. I don't know if you guys can see. San Francisco, one night only. I got this shirt, and then I also Venmo'd my friend who was at Coachella to get me their one night only Coachella shirt because I am a fangirl and I'm obsessed. But no, I just feel so much love on my birthday. We had a great dinner.
Mm-hmm.
My brother is a chef up in the Bay, which you'll see on our Patreon, but he made the best food, and then we got to see Nana Banana. I got to meet my brother's new girlfriend that I've never met before, and it was a lot of fun, and we got to rock out to Chromeo. I got to get this shirt. I got an autographed poster from Dave One and P Thug. But yeah, getting older, it's just like a weird feeling, and like I'm always transparent about mental health. Like I'm struggling a bit. Like getting older, I'm like, and then like social media, you're like, oh, so you know how it is. We talk about it. It's just, but One day I'll have a big party.
As you can see, birthdays are always like bittersweet in this household.
Ever since I turned 30, birthdays are like, oh gosh, the clock is ticking. I don't know what the clock is for, but like I freak out about it. But I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate.
We had the best time, and like the last thing I'll say about like what did Ashley get for her birthday? She got perfect weather in San Francisco. It was 70 degrees, sunny, no clouds. I've been visiting the city for 15 years, seeing Nana. I've never seen weather like that.
Ever. Like, anytime we
Never.
go... So, when Nick and I first started going to the Bay, we'd go up for Outside Lands, and it was in August. And, like, it was so cold, and every single time I'd wear booty shorts and then end up having to spend $100 on some sweatpants at the festival. And we had, like, the best weather. Like, we didn't even have to wear a sweater. It was so nice. It was nice to just be, like, with my little Gigi boy. Like, it was great. Like, I didn't mean it that way. You know what I mean?
And we're not that evolved. Ashley's talking about, like, not bringing clothes. She has been to the Bay over 10 times with me. She still forgot a jacket on the way up there this time. I was like...
I forget a jacket everywhere. The only place I haven't forgotten a jacket was when we went to Europe, because every person was like, it's literally going to be 3 degrees and you're going to die. And I'm like, oh my God.
I'm like Ashley's mom. I have to, like, pack her jacket and long johns, and
You
I
always
do
pack
it.
you're like, I knew you wouldn't pack it.
I'm that guy.
So funny.
I bring a jacket and sunscreen. You never know.
Happy birthday to our favorite glitter queen and ultimate hype master. You make everything a party always. Oh my God, that's so sweet. Thank you. What up, Juan? Hey, Vibe Tribe. Happy Mouse It's Monday. And of course, happy birthday, Ashley. Yay. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, I'm going to do, I'm going out to dinner with my friend Tara, and my mom is going to come visit me and make me some really good Dutch Indonesian food and rub my back. So I'm really excited.
Shout out to Back Rubs.
Shout out to Back Rubs. Happy belated birthday. Oh my God, everybody has an April birthday.
That's amazing.
Yay. Darstar, hope you had a great birthday. Thank you.
That's so sweet.
Elliot was adorable on the trip. Thank you guys. It's so funny. So Nick and I like totally have PTSD from what happened with Gizmo. If you don't know, like you can scroll back on our social and find it. But
if you want a sad story.
If you want a sad story, but just don't go look because it's so sad. But we have like literal trauma. And ever since we got back from traveling, Elliot's like been a bit funky. And we immediately were like, oh my God, we need to drop everything and go to the hospital. And then I talked to a couple people in our vet, and they're like, your dog literally went on a week-long road trip, and he's a routine dog that's in his little house every single day. So he's trying to get back into the swing of things. He's just like being a little shy boy.
I'm the worst. I'm over having panics. My dad's calling me, telling me to calm down. Thank you for that, Dad.
Literal shit. We're like, he's dying. Oh my God. Like freaking out. And it's like, no, your dogs get travel anxiety. So, but he thrived. I will say this. Elliot was not a fan of San Francisco.
No.
He loved the hotel. He had no grass to go POTTY. Have to say that or else he'll come running in here. And
little does she know he can spell too. He spells.
And like there was no grass, and it was just a lot of like moving elements, but he crushed it, and like he loved that hotel. I cannot recommend that Stay Pineapple Hotel enough. Like their service was amazing. And like one of my favorite things, which I'm sure you guys will like too if you go, they have like free pineapple water and like hors d'oeuvres and cookies in the lobby just for free. And they were awesome. They were like glitter, sugar, like different kind of cookies.
It's not just a theme; it's a lifestyle there at the State Pineapple. And one thing I learned about Elliot is that type of traveler like that doesn't want to get off the cruise ship. He's like a resort puppy. He wants to just hang out in the room, get a little room service.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we know now. We know now.
Now you know.
Random Recess. Welcome back, Nick and Ash. The Chromeo show looked like so much fun.
Yeah.
I just know y'all had the absolute best time ever. The funniest part, I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but they had a fast lane, which I've never seen before for the Chromeo show. And we got there, and I knew that they had like exclusive merch for that night. And I was like, babe, if we wait in this line, it's going to sell out. So we bought the freaking fast pass for it, and it was just such a funny night. Convenience
is key. Like it was like an older venue. It was at the Regent Theater. And it's an older venue, so they only had like one security line going in, and then this VIP line. It wasn't a VIP; it was just to skip the line.
Yeah, it was just like I've never seen that before. It didn't get you anything else.
It's just like, come in this line.
Yeah.
But it was awesome. It was a good flight. We're Disney people, obviously. We're like, do you need an app? And they're like, you do.
Yeah. The show was so much fun though, and like to be able to see like like Nick and I had this conversation on the drive up. Like are there any bands that you guys love that like they're such a big deal to you because you love their music, but like they're actually not that big in the grand scheme of things? Like there's so many bands that like, and DJ groups and everything that Nick and I love, and we're like, oh my god, we can't believe we're seeing them at these small venues, because we have seen Chromeo at the Hollywood Bowl. Yeah. But it's just like, it was so special because it was such an intimate show, and they premiered a new song, and it was just really cool.
I feel like we've seen them at like the largest venues, the biggest festivals, and then also like the most dingy places, which makes it even more special.
We saw them at Outdoor Stage for Coachella. It was crazy. Gosh. We sound like those people right now. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Selena.
Oh, Selena, you're the best.
Thanks, David. Oh, where's my little mushroom man?
Oh, let me get it for you. You sit tight.
Sunny, happy B-Day, Ashley, with the super chat. Thank you so much, Sunny. We appreciate it. Oh, God. Thank you. Yes.
That's amazing. Got to keep that on the desk. My bad.
We in this. Yes. Happy birthday. Thank you.
And they got the Dodgers. They know what's up.
Thanks, Steph. Oh, my God. Thanks, Nancy. Happy birthday, Ashley. Loved all the Chromeo and travel content. Oh, my God, you guys. It was so funny. I posted on our, like, Instagram story. I was like, are you guys liking the travel content? Be honest. And there was, like, 300 votes yes, and there was 4 votes no that said stick to theme parks. And I was like...
You know what? I can respect that they said that.
I respect your honesty, but I'm still going to post travel stuff, okay?
Tell me it didn't hurt a little bit.
It hurt a little bit. I was like, dang, I'm annoying. Diego, happy birthday. Thank you.
Diego, what's up, man? Thank you for being here.
Happiest birthday. Keep on celebrating. Thank you, Marlene.
That's so cool.
How old did you turn? I'm not ashamed. I turned 36.
I love that.
Yeah. I just, like the past, 6 years have just, flown by. And, I think I'm going to sound so dumb right now, but, every, just, you know when your iPhone goes, hey, here's some memories from that is what crushed my soul. And it was like, hey, here's some memories from 7 years ago at your guys' first Coachella. And I know I'm pretty, but I just look like such a spring chicken. And we're at Coachella, beautiful. And I was
Ashley,
just
you're exactly the same. You do the same stuff. You turn up the same. She's
I'm
still high
29.
kicking. You look exactly the same from when I met you.
But I'm 36. Crushing the game.
You're beautiful. You
Tourist
did great.
game. I love Chromeo. Oh my god, I love when people love Chromeo because they're the best.
You get it.
Ash, it's greater later, savor those years.
I agree with that. I feel like as you get older, you can appreciate things more. There's so many things. It's I don't know, just little things in life, right?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm always honest with you guys about my thoughts, and I was just on the struggle bus for a minute, and Nick was like, you need to snap out of it. I'm like, what am I doing? Abby, hi friends. I'm loving that throwback picture of baby Ashley, an icon.
Oh, yes.
Thank you. Oh my god, thanks, Laura. Happy birthday. So glad to have met you at Disney World last year and rode Tower of Terror with y'all.
Heck
Hope
yeah.
you have the best day ever and keep being awesome.
Laura, you're the best.
You're awesome.
Just
Thank
dropping
you.
in to say what's up.
Thank you, guys.
That's so cool.
Jaden Sonic channel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, thanks you.
Guys. That's so cool.
Anzac Day is where remember Aussie and New Zealand troops fighting at Gallipoli back in 1915, and we have a dawn service the exact time troops went to shore in the morning.
Wow. That's pretty beautiful.
Yeah. Wow.
That's cool.
Alyssa, happy birthday, Ashley. I hope you had an amazing time in San Francisco this past weekend and for your birthday. Oh.
We had the best time ever. It was so much fun. Literally, I felt like we did so much. What did you think about the trip? I know your computer just went down for a second.
Oh, I just want to make sure that we're still live. Can you guys still... Yeah? Okay, cool. Okay, perfect. There we go.
I think it was just our internet.
Oh, is it our internet? Whoopsie. Thank you so much. I hope you had the best time on your trip. Yeah. Carmel by the Sea is lit.
Isn't it? It's very, it's very sleepy. It's beautiful, but you have to make sure to get your food by 7 p.m. because the town and the lights go off.
Yeah.
It's like one of those. It's
Yeah.
really beautiful, but it's just a sleepy town.
It's not a turn-up town,
No.
but it is so fun. Like, I loved it. The wine tasting there was great.
Mm-hmm.
And I love that, like, the wine tasting there, it's, like, kind of like little, like, stores, like, with tasting rooms, as opposed to, like, if you go to, like, Napa or Temecula, it's, like, this whole thing where you have to, like, get a party bus and da-da-da. And, like, in Carmel by the Sea, you can literally just, like, walk up, pay $20, get a couple tastings, and move on, which I really love.
Yeah, the city is essentially like wine tastings, art galleries. They have a huge infatuation for Clint Eastwood. Dogs are welcome everywhere. It's like, Carmel by the Beach is awesome.
Yeah,
Or by
it's
the
funny.
sea.
Thank you, Darstar. Lakers on the TV and Mouse Vibes on the iPad. Yes!
That's what I'm talking about. I have no idea what's going on, so please update. By the way, shout out to our friends Rudio,
Yes.
Crystal, and Chris. Right now they're at the game, so have fun, guys.
Yes. Happy birthday, Ashley. Thank you. Lori Jean, there's no dragon for a while. We're going to be talking about that. Did Chromeo perform Fancy Footwork or Call Me Up? They performed Fancy Footwork. It was amazing. They premiered a new song. They have a new song dropping tomorrow with LaRue. It was...
They basically announced a new tour's coming.
They announced a new album, which then comes with a new tour. But normally when you play Coachella in the beginning of the year, that means that something's coming. So something big is going to come, which is really cool.
Yeah. Two-step your way over there and get your tickets.
Yeah. Girl, right behind you. I'll be 35.
Woo!
Yes!
Looking great, Diego.
You guys, but look so good and youthful. Seriously, thank
Aw,
you. And at 30,
you.
I know 36 isn't old, but it's like once, like, for any of you, you know, in your mid-20s, you'll know this feeling once, like,
It's like that thing in Billy Madison. I can't wait till I go to high school, Billy. Stay there as long as you can.
Yes. Happy Mousewives Monday and happy birthday again to lovely Ashley. Thank you.
Aw, Danny, you're the best.
Oh my god, everybody's so nice. Thank you, Jocelyn. Yes. Happy birthday to the best looking 36-year-olds on YouTube.
Are you serious?
Thanks,
Wear that
guys.
badge.
Thank you.
You are. I agree with that. Double
Carissa,
that.
yes. Liliana, happy birthday, Ash. I hope you had the best weekend. It was so nice meeting you at DCA. It was lovely to meet you, and thank you so much for the well wishes and the kind words.
This is like most love ever in the chat.
I know.
Everyone
it's
that
like
comes to Mouse Vibes Mondays, you guys are the best.
I know.
This is
It's
so cool.
so nice. Stephanie, I have the same thoughts about time flying so fast, and I just turned 32 in February. LOL, you're definitely not alone in how you feel. Yeah. And then also, it's like, you know, when you're thinking a thought and then TikTok magically serves you an ad about that thought, and then you're like I got this, like, TikTok about nostalgia, and I was like, oh my gosh, why is TikTok reading my...
And there's all these things, like, our favorite bands, like, from when we were growing up, they're like, 30 years. I'm like, what? When did that happen?
Literally every single band is like 25-year anniversary tour, and I'm like, oh my god. And then, like, if
Or
you,
like every movie we grew up watching as kids is like 25 and 30-year-old anniversary. Like, what the
yeah,
heck?
it's insane.
Stop doing that.
So funny. Alicia, happy birthday. Thank you. Yeah, San Francisco is awesome.
Yeah.
I definitely think that, like, I loved where we stayed because of Stay Pineapple. But we always stay right by Union Square. Next time we go, I want to try to, like, do something a bit different. But San Francisco is great. Do we want to...
Yeah, it's a great food city, and there's like a buzz right now in the city with like baseball going on and then the playoffs with the Warriors. Like, there was so many people out, I felt like. Didn't you feel it that way?
Yeah.
All right, let's play a little thing. We want to plug this. Over the week, we made a couple videos, obviously driving out to Carmel by the Sea. We captured that entire day, and we packaged it into a Patreon video. And I just want to show you a little bit about our trip and what's going on for the next week.
Yeah.
Do you have anything else to say?
Yeah, so this is while we were driving up to Carmel by the Sea, we shot a couple Patreon videos, and this is just a clip of our new Patreon video that's going to be coming out. Good morning, Patreon. Welcome to a bonus travel video. We are getting our stuff together to go to Carmel by the Sea. We're on a week-long road trip, and the end of this road trip is celebrating my birthday in the Bay to see our favorite group, Chromeo. We're so excited. Little Gigi boy Elliot's coming with us, and we're gonna grab some food along the way. Road trip vibes, and I actually brought a game that Nick doesn't know in the car to play, so hopefully you guys will get a kick out of the answers.
Shout out to all the couples
couples who don't beef before they leave on a trip. Nick and I do not possess that quality, and we're all family on this Patreon, and I know you won't judge us, but like, that is not us.
Yeah, Ashley likes to like destroy the house before we leave, and comment down below if you're like me. I want to come home from my vacation to a clean house, fresh sheets, no moldy food. I want to come home and relax.
Okay, well, a little pile of laundry isn't that serious, but we'll all agree to disagree. So that's a little preview of our next Patreon video. We do 2 bonus videos a month on our Patreon, and we upload like photos from our travels and everything. But yeah, but shout out to the couples that like start a vacation all lovey-dovey. We don't possess that quality.
I mean, we try to, but it's like packing the car, getting the dog, try to film a video, traffic, we got lost.
Oh, we got lost, and then Nick was like, we were supposed to take PCH. I'm like, babe, you literally have T-Mobile and there's no service, and I don't know how to find a different way. So.
It's the 4th largest carrier in the nation, actually.
Oh my god. Oh yes.
Heck yeah.
Oh, thank you, Diego. Shot on me. Yes.
Diego gets it. He knows how to party.
Thank you.
What a nice guy.
Gina, hopping on a little late. Happy Mouse Vibes Mondays. Thank you.
Shout out, Gina. Thank you for being here.
Coming from someone turning 39 this summer, let me just tell you that fun has no age limit. The best part of getting older is that you can do whatever brings you joy whenever you want. Thank you.
For real. Lindsay coming in hard. That's for real. That's awesome.
And thanks for just listening to me and my feelings. I just had to get that out, so I appreciate
your
you guys.
feelings are valid.
Thanks, babe. Random reset.
Oh my gosh.
A late B-Day gift from us here in Texas. Put this towards your Blink tickets.
Oh my gosh.
You guys.
That is the best.
Thank you.
Guys.
Watching,
that's so sweet.
I like tweeted out yesterday. I was just like, oh my god, watching this Blink Coachella set brings me right back to my teens. I'm like, we have to go to the show.
I'm gonna be honest.
We have to go to the show.
They look great. They look awesome.
They crushed it, and like, no offense to Frank Ocean fans or Frank Ocean, but like, everybody that got to go see Blink at Coachella, like, wow, so jealous.
And for like a platform or like a genre, I feel like alternative music and like pop punk music in general, and really not being like that popular right now, it's cool to see him dominate the main stage and get that bill.
Yes, everybody's agreeing with you. What up, Liz? We don't beef. Immediately beef.
Immediately beef.
Yeah, it's so funny in that last Patreon video from Amsterdam when we beefed and couldn't leave the room over the Keurig that we couldn't figure out.
I'm sorry, like, there's nothing worse to me than coming home. I just want to be able to like relax immediately.
Yeah.
And I felt like we did a decent job.
Yeah, we did a decent job. It's
I
just
always
so
try
funny
to like make sure at least the sheets and towels and everything are ready, so when we come back we're solid.
Oh yeah, Nick and I grew up like total opposites, and it's just so funny because like especially if you're our friends, you can see like that in our relationship. I try really hard though. Or
like store like a frozen pizza or like a decent frozen meal for when we get back. There's always like, we're starving, and they're like, what are we gonna do? And I just look like the mom. I'm like, Hot Pockets, and she runs to the kitchen and gets it.
Emil's, hey Mouse Vibes, happy birthday, fellow April baby. Thank you so much.
Happy birthday to you, Emil's. That's awesome.
Yes, Emil's, happy birthday, and thanks for being a Patreon member.
She's the best.
Also, we have 66 watching. If you guys want to give this live a like, if not, no worries. Not telling you what to do.
Come on.
A pile of laundry is the most serious
Smash that
offense.
like button. Smash it. Sorry.
Yeah, Highway 1 does get kind of complicated once you get to the Central Coast. Yeah, the like maps kept like, we're like, Elliot's like trying to get situated. We're trying to like stuff the car. I'm trying to get the map. We're trying to find a place to eat, and all like hell broke loose, and we're like, gah, gah, gah! And like all of it's on camera, and it's just so funny.
Our phones are too smart. Essentially, we picked the way we wanted to go, and it kept trying to correct us like, you will save an hour if you go the other way. And eventually it made up its own mind.
Yeah.
Terminator's happening right now, guys. Skynet is real.
You're so funny. Yeah, it's yeah. Those Blink tickets, oh my god, they sold out so fast. There's a couple left for like the San Diego show, so maybe we'll like do that.
Hometown show? That's going to be awesome. I don't know. I feel like the hype for him, if there wasn't enough hype already for that tour, watching that show, Tom sounded great.
Sounded amazing.
Sounded great.
It was so good. So funny. Oh my gosh. Oh. Sorry, I'm struggling with this mouse right now. Dee dee dee. So if you blinked, you missed it.
Yep. my god.
That concert tickets are not cheap, but I'm gonna even if we have to like jump on top of like a hill in San Diego and watch them through binoculars, we're gonna be there.
I feel like that.
Right? We're gonna figure it out.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Let's get into a little bit of theme parking. Let's talk about Knott's. I want to talk about Knott's Berry Farm. We haven't been there for a little bit. They're still running the Boysenberry Festival, which is arguably top 3 festivals they do of the year. They added an extra couple weeks to it, so it runs till May.
Yeah, they added a couple extra weekends to it. So if you guys have not been able to go by Knott's, definitely go check out Boysenberry Festival before it's done for the year.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting now that we're talking about Knott's Berry Farm. I want to touch on Ghost Town Alive and the next big festivals coming up. Ghost Town Alive, Summer Nights, and then the opening of Soak City. Mm-hmm. So all that's kind of gearing in for their summer activities, and that's going to be opening up on May 26th and running through September, I have it written, September 4th. Yeah. So that's something to look forward to for Knott's.
If you guys aren't familiar with what Ghost Town Alive is, we have a video from last year on our channel, and it's full-blown LARPing. Live action role-playing at its finest. Knott's crushes it. They have like newspapers changing throughout the storyline throughout the day. There's games. It's fun for all ages, whether you have kids, whether you're a couple, whatever, if you want to go alone. Like, it's super fun. The food is great. And then when you go into summer nights, they have bands, live music. It's so fun. Summer at Knott's is awesome. Mm-hmm.
They've had, the new hotel open up, the new rooms. It's not completely remodeled just yet. But I will say, as Knott's ambassadors, when we had our orientation meeting in the beginning of the year, they let us know that the big push for the summer isn't necessarily Ghost Town Alive and Summer Nights. Those are definitely happening throughout the park. But the big thing that we're looking for is the opening of Fiesta Village.
Yes.
It's gone under a big reskin. We haven't heard an exact date, but it was essentially, we're looking out for summertime.
Yeah. Fiesta Village is going to be lit. They're going to have a new food menu. There's going to be a bunch of places to get some margaritas. And they have a whole new glass floor done. It's going to be really, really fun. Also, Montezuma's Revenge is also being reimagined, but there's not an opening date for that as of yet, but it's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm. So it's going to be basically new theming for all the rides in Fiesta Village. We're looking at a new stage back there, so that should be like a new hub of some type of entertainment. Mm-hmm. But yeah,
it's gonna be important for Knott's to get Fiesta Village open this summer, because you guys know Knott's is popping and it gets crowded, and they need more places to eat up people. And I know everybody's going to be there having tacos and margaritas.
Yeah, and I know we haven't gotten an exact date yet, but I just wanted to kind of talk about it, and I didn't want this to fly under the radar. Just with like the Disney 100 starting out the year and all the celebrations over there, and then Super Nintendo World over at Universal Studios Hollywood, the two things that we're looking out for, the most excited for Knott's and being ambassadors, is the reopening of Fiesta Village, and then again, we're going to be doing Scary Farm celebrating its 50-year anniversary. So I just want to start like plugging it in the lives and talking about it. And we're in the process of talking to Knott and finding out a little information. So hopefully we'll have something to share next week.
Yeah. I just have to shout out Matthew. I think this is Matthew's first time in one of our lives. What up, Matthew? Thanks for being here. If you guys aren't following Matthew Serrano on TikTok, he does great content, and he has 2 of the cutest little dogs ever. Him and his girlfriend rescue the cutest dogs, and like, go give him a follow. He is awesome. Thanks for being here, Matt.
Thank you, Matt. That's awesome. And he dresses awesome.
Yeah, he does dress awesome. Glad to see everybody here.
Dean, give a big shout out to you, man. You look like you're doing great, by the way. Over at your job, you're posting a lot of photos, so hopefully you're doing great. Everyone's over there is doing awesome.
But yeah, as Nick said, once we get more info from Knott's, we'll definitely let you know, and we'll be posting on our socials the exact date for Fiesta Village, but it's going to be so much fun. Just like picture Knott's in the summer with great music playing, a margarita, some tacos, some rides, some games. It's going to be great.
Yeah, the theming is going to make it like amazing. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with it. I'll be honest, when we did a walking tour with it behind the construction, it's essentially what we got to see was the new shattered glass floor that's around a fountain. Mm-hmm. The fountain wasn't not done yet, wasn't done yet, and they hadn't worked on any of the rides so far. Mm-hmm. So I'm anxious to see it. We're going to look at it with fresh eyes like everyone else.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
All right. Last other thing I want to talk about, chaperone policy is back. This thing, we kind of see this announcement it's like 3 or 4 times a year, right?
Yeah.
So this was the last one. I just used the same page from December of last year. So
I'm gonna make a mom comment right now, you guys, since
she's a cool mom.
I'm 36 and I'm a cool mom. I'm a hip mom. I love TikTok. I know all of us love TikTok, but this stuff's happening because little 14-year-olds want to act a fool on TikTok for clout, and it's just like so inappropriate. And like, let's get it together, you guys.
Yeah.
Come on. Like, a lot of this, it's not TikTok's fault at all, but it's like, let's use our common sense. Let's be respectful of a theme park. And like, this is why we can't have nice things. So a new chaperone policy is going to be in effect for this summer at Knott's, because we can't have nice things because people don't listen.
You know, like at Disney, everyone's like, you hear that that term like, well, Walt wouldn't have wanted that. I'm going to bring that term for Knott, but with Walter Knott. Walter Knott wouldn't have wanted that.
Walter Knott would not want you on TikTok pranking people.
You think he sold boysenberries there for generations for you to come and make TikToks? I don't think so.
Yeah. So just keep in mind, you guys, I feel like majority of you are adults or go with your parents anyway, but just keep in mind, check Knott's social media for their updated chaperone policy, but it's here.
Mm-hmm. And we've seen them drop it before, so good behavior. We can get through this together, guys.
Yes, just be normal.
Yeah, no dancing in there. Be nice.
Oh, thank you, Yvette. Thank you so much. Has anything been said on how the dragon, a part of Phantasmicon on Fire? We're going to talk about that later in the live for sure. Thanks for the shout out, October and Linus. Say hello. The little teeties, they're so cute.
Linus, that's amazing.
Just ask Danny. So weird about Montezuma, the Forbidden Fortress. Must have got rain delayed. When I saw it this weekend, it looked like they hadn't done a thing. So it's no secret or surprise, you guys, that the 2-month-long thunderstorms and rain and flash floods in Southern California delayed a lot of stuff. It delayed Toontown, and it for sure delayed Montezuma. Because when we had our tour back in, January, babe?
Yep.
Like, it was all steam ahead, and then all of the rain happened, and all of this is outdoors, and it's not covered. So it's unfortunate.
What we can talk about with it, because there's a lot about the ride. You're going to be stoked on what they're doing with it. They're adding basically a new storyline, a new theming for it. And one thing that they did announce already is that, the motion of the ride will be randomized. So you're not sure if you're launching forward or backwards. So it's not just like, oh, we're just polishing up and putting new paint. Like, it's going to be amazing. They're adding new stuff to it. And then the ride element. Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Good things are worth the wait. But absolutely, Danny, the rain messed everything up.
Yeah. Mother Earth is loving it, but the theme park's no good.
I am Nick. We'll be full-time in Attractions at Hollywood Studios come May. Woo!
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
dude.
get
Congrats.
that bag. Dude. Wait, hold on. We need to do a... Yes! I love it. Agreed. Policies are in place to keep people safe at the end of the day.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you got to be safe. Don't act a fool. Don't embarrass yourself. Come on, you guys.
Let's enjoy nice things.
That comes from me, who embarrasses herself every day. Melissa,
Ashley high kicks through the door.
Oh my god! Hey Mouse Vibes, happy belated birthday to my glitter queen. Thank you so much.
What's up, Melissa? Thank you for being here.
Adults can be acting a fool too, like the cheer team parents sitting in the fountain at Epcot.
That was wild.
I just you guys, I don't know. I really I don't know if you saw a couple months ago that video from Epcot where that dad was harassing a cast member. It's just what compels people to act a fool? Just be respectful. I know we just went through a dark time of 3 years, but just be nice. And if you can't be nice, just take a deep breath, walk away, scream into your hand, and then be nice. I don't know.
Epcot is already the most lenient park. People are wearing shirts that are incorporating Disney and booze. Drinking around the world is definitely not frowned upon. They're pushing it. You can act a fool there, but don't go in the fountain. Stay out of the water, and just don't get off living with the land either. Stay in your boat.
And if you can't handle your liquor in public, then maybe don't drink. I know that's easier said than done, but it's just be normal. The fountain thing at Epcot was crazy because there's nothing that I want to do bad enough to get kicked out of a theme park permanently. That's just embarrassing. Yet people want to do it. I'm just what are you doing, bro? Or people that get on the no-fly list. It's is it that serious? Come on. Jocelyn, Ashley, you're awesome. Thank you all for your channel for us to be able to watch.
Aww.
Thanks for the kind words.
You are awesome.
And it delayed Kitra and Peter's roof. The rain messed with so many people. 3 of my girlfriends that are homeowners had to get their entire house refloored because their floor started coming up from water and flooding. Peter and Kitra didn't have a roof. We didn't have a roof for 2 months. If you're a Patreon member and you saw our saga with our roof, it was just an S show.
Yeah.
So, the theme park near me that I grew up with, Kings Island, is also implementing a chaperone policy this year because fights kept breaking out between teenagers.
That sucks.
It sucks, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's like a Cedar Fair thing, like the chaperone policy.
It is. And I think from what Danny told me, I know that some stuff happened at SeaWorld that went viral on TikTok between a fight. So I think maybe they're just proceeding with caution. I don't know.
Dang, everyone's fighting at SeaWorld too?
Why is Knott always struggling to get their guests in control? What are your thoughts? I don't know. I think,
I think it's just kids, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it's the neighborhood thing. Like, the season pass is, reasonable in price. It's something to do in that area. I know, like, Buena Park has got a lot of cool restaurants, but as far as, like, activities for kids, I feel like that's a big one.
Yeah. Knott's is fun, and then kids get rowdy. I mean, I had my fair share of rowdiness as a kid. That's all I'll say. It wasn't at Knott's, but...
And this is not something that, like, it's gotten tightened up at other parks, but, like, for me growing up, City Walk was like that. Like, my parents were like, you're not allowed to go to City Walk at night.
I remember that.
And then, like, Disneyland, when they had, this is before my time, but Videopolis at some point, like, it kind of got sketchy in certain points, so that's why we can't dance over there anymore.
Even for perfect example, I won't name what it was, but the senior class before me in high school, they did some drugs at senior night at Disneyland and got in a fight and acted rowdy and did inappropriate stuff. And then I didn't get to do Disneyland for senior night. We had to go to Dave and Buster's, which is still cool, but like it's not Disneyland because the youth is just going buck. I don't know what else. I don't know what
People don't forget Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, like I just like literally the senior class before, like we're all like, we're gonna go to Disneyland, and then they ruined it for all of us because a fight broke out and they snuck in stuff. And I'm like, you guys.
That was before TikTok.
That was before, way before TikTok. That was during MySpace. Yeah. I know. Thank you, Matthew.
Oh.
Amanda, please. That was big nasty walking around with wet undies the rest of the... Girl, I literally, like, what are you doing? Oh, thanks. Yes. Follow Matthew on TikTok. He has great content. He does a lot of cool stuff with Universal as well. So
Totally.
We love supporting everybody. Have you seen adults climb the tree of life years ago at Animal Kingdom? Said to my wife, "Oh, look, a human idiot."
You can't climb up the tree.
Do you remember?
Come on, man.
Do you remember a couple? I have to be careful with what I say because a lot of content creators are friends with them. But do you remember that kid in COVID that I forgot his name, but that would drink the water from the fountains and thought it was funny, and it's like it's not funny. Like, what are you doing? And it's just like people like that.
It's a safety concern. Like, you know what I mean? It probably was something that he thought was harmless and didn't realize like the extent of it.
No, he was being a D.
Right,
Come on.
Just trying to, yeah. Just trying to say.
Oh my god, hit the like button. Yes. Let's get to 100 likes. If you don't want to like it though, that's cool too. Don't worry. Bebe's Kids Out of Control, yes.
They are.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Kids. Oh,
I love that movie, Bebe's Kids, by the way.
All right, so we talked about Knott's, what to expect with Fiesta Village. Just going to Disneyland. Everyone was already kind of talking about it. Let's see if this will work. I didn't test this earlier. Yeah, it works. Woo! Ha-ha! All right, so this is what happened just the other day. This was all the group chats going on about this. Fire broke out at Disneyland's Fantasmic. This show's been running forever. I've never seen this quite happen at this particular show, but obviously it's one of the largest things there.
Yeah.
It caught on fire. It was a windy night. This was insane.
Yeah, it was. I just want to say before we talk about this, no cast members were harmed.
No.
Everybody is okay. We understand the severity of the situation. Do I think that Diz Twitter went a bit too far with this? Yes, but to each their own. It's a mechanical dragon. It's replaceable. No one died.
Yeah, I will say, like, as far as, like, safety, like, they cleared out that area quick. Like, they were making sure everyone was safe, evacuating surrounding areas for the wind to make sure.
Yeah.
So, that's cool to hear.
Yeah, the only thing that's unfortunate about this is Fantasmic is such an elaborate production, and when stuff like this happens, there's certain positions that can't work the show, which is very unfortunate because we want every cast member to be able to work and entertain, and this is going to cost a lot of money to replace and fix, and we all know, unfortunately right now, Disney is in the midst of layoffs and cost cutting and penny pinching, and I don't know if the Fantasmic Dragon is on the top of their list to replace, especially when they do have a B mode show for Fantasmic.
Yeah, and that makes me wonder if, like, that's something that they're questioning and figure out a new way of doing this. Like, is the fire necessary? For me, like, I love that effect.
Yeah.
There's something about sitting on the water and feeling the heat from the dragon as well, and having any kind of practical effect in the theme park is, like, a yes for me every single time. But I'm wondering if that's something that they're questioning for cost-effective ways, if there's a way to make it the easier and less dangerous.
Listen, I'm sorry if you get mad at me, but, like, it's gone on for almost 30 years or whatever, not being dangerous. And I don't think that you take out this iconic dragon that, like, is the moment and makes the show because, it might be like, everybody's fine. They had the fire department. They know that it's possible to catch on fire because it's caught on fire at Magic Kingdom as well. But, like, this makes Fantasmic. Fantasmic is the premier show at Disneyland Resort. And there's no, like, they can run B mode until they replace it. I don't think they're going to be in a rush to replace it. But, like, you can't have Fantasmic forever without the dragon. Like, it is the creme de la creme of the show. It's what ties it all together. Do you know what I mean? It's like, it's so special.
I wonder if there was anything else that was hurt during that, like misters, stuff underneath the stage going on, stuff that we're not really privy to knowing. We can just see this on fire. But you did hit it on the head before. We have seen this at Walt Disney World before with something that's similar to this as far as, like, mechanics. I don't know exactly how it works, but I think it's happened there and at Disneyland Paris. So
yeah, it's like, it's really sad that this happened. And I'm not a parent, but I can only imagine parents having to explain to their kids that are, like, crying or seeing this, like, that must have been a bit traumatizing. And also for kids for their upcoming Disneyland trip that have seen Fantasmic before and they're like, Mom, where's the dragon? And then as a mom you're like, what do I tell my kid? Like, I get all sides of it.
Maybe Mickey really does have that magic, some imagination, got him on
fire. Mickey was PO'd. Mickey was like, listen.
Not tonight, dragon.
Not tonight, dragon.
And
but
yeah, this is the clip from Walt Disney World just a few years ago as well.
Yeah.
Going down. So, like, there are risks to all of this, but I hope that they don't take this away. I hope it's not one of those. I just wanted to pose that question just because, like, you were talking about cost-effective things and just, like, transitioning shows. Like, I'm always trying to look at a positive side for this, and maybe instead of, like, let's hurry up and fix something to throw in there, does that expedite another nighttime spectacular coming to the Disneyland Resort? Paint the Night, I'm looking at you. Do you figure out a way to get that here a little bit quicker to judge with this? Like, I don't know.
I think maybe, like, I don't know, but, like, for me personally as a Disney fan that has been watching Fantasmic since I was a kid, like, there's nothing in the world that can replace this show. But I'm sure Disney has a logical, practical, money-saving solution that they're going to figure out because you can only go so far without having the dragon.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Because we've seen it in B mode, and it's a letdown. We're like, when's he going? Oh, and he's not coming out. Yeah,
so during this, again, once that accident happened, they actually suspended all type of effects that require this type of fire. So this is something found at 3 different parks: Disneyland, Walt Disney World, and Disneyland Paris. So that's a good note.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to be insensitive. It's just like if any of you are on Diz Twitter, people were like in shambles. And I get that it's like, oh my gosh, but you guys, it's a replaceable dragon and no one got hurt, and that's all we can hope for.
That is why I'm not on Twitter.
I didn't say anything on Twitter because I knew people would come for me, but like, everything's gonna be fine. Maybe they'll get a bigger, better dragon that's fireproof. Yeah. Or like he blows out smoke instead, or like glitter, or confetti, or I don't know, not fire.
No.
Shut up.
Stop trying to rewrite history, okay? Maleficent didn't shoot out glitter, which would be awesome, but it didn't happen. If they did a live action movie, it would definitely have it in 3D though. 3D glitter.
Maybe. Whatever, Nick. It could happen, okay? Kira, happy birthday, Ashley. I hope you had an amazing birthday. Thank you so much.
Kira, thank you for being here. You're awesome.
Oh my God, someone scoops Splash Mountain water.
Do you know how
like poochy that is to do that? Like, do you know how much caca is in that water? Like, you can die from that. Like, that is nasty caca water. It's booty water, and you're risking your life. We literally sound like grandparents. You're risking your life for a TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't.
The Brer Patch is known for having like terrible water. Can't go there.
Like, you guys, come on. Ashley, I'm feeling your FOMO watching the Blink-182 videos. Happy birthday. Someone who gets me. I know you guys get me. Thank you.
Nicole gets it.
R.I.P. Murphy.
No.
R.I.P. Murph.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine how traumatizing it was to be there.
Right?
Mickey was not playing with his magic. I know Mickey was like, oh my gosh, my magic's real.
So much activation.
Ash, agree 100%. Nobody got hurt. I'm sure Murphy was insured. They will move on. Social media acted like Walt himself was burning in front of
I wonder if this is when they retire Murphy to go hang out with Harold and they upgrade the dragon. Slay the dragon.
Yeah, dude, maybe we're going to get like some crazy upgrade. I don't know. The world is our oyster, and we'll find out.
Yeah, we'll find out. Something to look forward to and something to speculate on.
Water vapor with a lighting package as a pin. Yes, vapor and then orange lights. Yes, you get it.
No, but I want to feel the heat on my face like Backdraft back in the day. I want to feel it.
Yeah.
I need that sense to tingle.
First Maleficent for Festival of Fantasy goes on fire. Now Phantasmic there. She needs to chill.
She does need to chill.
Yeah. I think it's an opportunity to make him better and install some better fire safety equipment. I agree. And you have to think about how long that Murphy has been going. It's like, I'm sure it was due for an upgrade.
I mean, Abby, one, I love how you're always so positive. And two, like, Murphy, he works hard. He's playing 2 times a day, 7 days a week. 14 times.
Dude.
He's blowing out fire 14 times.
14, I can't do math, but that's a lot of times a year. That's a lot on a mechanical dragon. Okay? The cast members were so awesome with evacuating all the guests really quickly around the rivers of America. That smoke could have been super toxic if it blew. Yeah, the cast members crushed it. Like, absolutely. Like, shout out to the cast
Agreed
members
with that.
who need to get paid more because stuff like this happens, and they were literally...
It was, like, swift, too. Like, I was watching people that were live streaming it as well, and, like, they did it in, like, the most respectful manner as well. Like, so polite while escorting people out.
Last night, there were no fire effects for World of Color.
Interesting. I don't think you're going to see fire effects working for any of the Disney parks. It's part of the global shutdown.
What?
Isn't that part of it? There's, like, no fire effects right now?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that's what... Get in the group chat.
Sorry, I can't keep up with our group chat.
Yeah, I think all fire right now is on the fritz.
We got a super chat from Solo City.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Aww.
That is so sweet. The dragon is what makes that much better, and the fire scenes are epic.
They are.
It's the wow factor, but let's be real. The dragon was kind of janky. The dragon was janky. Came out and it was like he needs to be like, I'm a dragon, more free flowing, you know?
They do the Disney thing where they do low light and they let your imagination put it together. You don't really see it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but still, he's like coming out like, I need oil, and like he needs like free flowing arms.
Yeah, he does. Free flowing dragon arms.
I think the saving grace that it was the dragon and not Mickey.
100%.
Yes, thank God.
Because nothing beats Mickey, obviously.
Well, Mickey's real. The dragon was mechanical.
Yeah, Mickey wouldn't allow that to happen.
I think we can learn a little something from Elliot in Main Street Electrical Parade. Maleficent should probably just breathe a lot of smoke, and they can project fire colors on it. 100%.
Right. I'm sure the insurance would love that as well.
How would you feel if they replaced Dragon with the evil Tafiti? I mean, the fire gives that vibe with how popular Moana is. I wouldn't be shocked.
I mean, that's an awesome idea. I really like that a lot. I just feel like Maleficent is just so iconic. That whole thing is just so iconic, right?
It makes more sense with the Mickey storyline that it is Maleficent. But that's a great idea.
Yeah,
but I don't see them doing that. And like also, all of us know, because we're all guilty of it, when Disney changes something that is so near and dear to our hearts of decades, people will lose their mind. And if they decide to like change that scene, or people will like literally freak out, don't you think? Like think about when they added the little Toy Story and Moana stuff to It's a Small World. People were losing their minds, and it was just like an addition of a character.
I feel like Disney does a good job with like adding new characters onto the show, though. Like the party boat now with all the characters from Pixar and Disney is so much better. Steamboat Willie up there.
Yeah.
It's a party.
Yeah, but there's just certain things like Disney fans like will lose their minds over and riot, and I feel like if Disney was like, you know what? Murphy's not coming back. We're not getting a new dragon to replace him. We're going to have this. I think people will freak out.
I would love, though, for them to add a Tema to a Section 2 Phantasmic. Not maybe be like the ultimate villain, but a dancing crab. Come on. That would be amazing. They could do that. The big snake, come on.
After seeing how Disney did Ernesto de la Cruz at Oogie Boogie Bash, I am so eager and anxious to see if they ever do try to do Te-Fiti for Oogie Boogie Bash or something, how they would do it. Because you know they would crush it.
Yeah.
And like how big in size it has to be, like that's going to be like mind-blowing.
Yeah, I think you're definitely on the right track though, Diego, especially with them like announcing the live action movie and at D23, like all the park divisions were talking about where Moana would fit, whether it's Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom. So, and then we're already seeing it at Epcot. So, like, I think you're onto something.
Yeah. Kristen W.
Aw.
Thank you. Happy birthday, Ashley. Love your channel.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Heck yeah.
There's no pyro at Walt Disney World or Disneyland Resort until they figure out what caused it.
See, boom. That's what I was trying to say when I was mumbling my way through that sentence.
What up? Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, it's awesome. Thank you.
Love Pink Hello Kitty. Woohoo! Happy 21st. Yes. I'm a Phantasmic stan. As much as it sucks to see the show stop for a while because of what happened, I'm just glad everyone's safe. At the end of the day, as long as everyone was safe, and thank goodness that it's on the island with so much space between guests. You know what I mean? To Danny's point, had that fire smoke gone, it could have been bad.
Especially for Tom Sawyer's Island. That thing could have went up so easily. Like, that would have been crazy. And, like, do you think if Tom Sawyer's Island, and I'm not putting this out there by any means because it didn't happen, if it did go burn up, do you think they would have replaced it? Like, do you think they would have just built it how it was? Or take the time to reimagine something? Because initially I was like, dude, if they get rid of that would be insane. Right? That's a question mark.
I feel, you know what? I don't know, because Disney has been such like a wild card lately.
Totally.
That like I don't feel like anything's off the table. Like I don't know, but I think they need to have some sort of island there, because it would look, they're not going to not have Phantasmic or some sort of boat going, and it'd be really awkward if it was just like a boat going in a circle with nothing in the middle. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But like that's a good question.
I don't know. I just throwing that out.
Thank you. Yes. Okay, what's next, babe?
All right, more Disney. Let's talk more Disney stuff. Talk about the newest after hours event that's coming out, and that's Pride Night.
Yes.
This was announced, and this is something that we're actually really looking forward to. They announced the first, what are they called? After dark events?
After hours events. After dark events. Disney After Dark.
And, you know, like, we didn't do Sweetheart tonight, and that's probably one that we missed out on. But the last one that just happened, we watched Peter and Kitra's video for Throwback Night. That actually looked awesome. The character interactions look really cool.
My favorite thing about Peter and Kitra with that video was their title. Throwback Night was weird but fun, because it's exactly like what encapsulated in the video, because it was kind of weird. And like, I think we talked about it, you know, a couple months ago when Throwback Night was announced, and Disney was kind of vague as to what throwback actually meant. Mm-hmm. And to see how it transpired was like interesting. It looked cool, like the specialty characters, but I just like, some of it was questionable, but then it's not that serious. Like, it's weird that they would have like the Carousel of Progress characters here when we don't have Carousel of Progress. And
well,
like,
we do. We used to.
The one, like, exactly how they have it, Magic Kingdom.
I mean, I don't know that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they did though.
But it's not like those exact like those characters.
I think they were older, because my mom went on it. She talks about it.
Someone in the chat, most likely Danny, did we ever have? I don't think we had those characters. I could be wrong.
I think those were the exact characters, and that's why they were there for it. It was like a tip of the hat.
Really?
I mean,
I don't.
That's some corporate synergy there, right, Ashley? Tying in.
Synergy.
Getting it all there. But honestly, it looked really fun. The character interactions with Pride Night, they dropped a hard post on Instagram, so you know it's legit. And they had all new outfits for the Fab Five that looked really, really cool. I didn't make a graphic for it, unfortunately, but we'll be there. Yeah. I'm stoked.
Okay. Yeah. No, we're gonna be at Pride Night, and if we haven't iterated this enough on our socials, I'm gonna go ham right now. Mouse Vibes are for the people. We are LGBTQ friendly. Everything, we support everybody. And if you don't, then get on out of here. Okay, we're going to Pride Night. We're supporting our friends. We're very excited. I'm so pumped. We have a really cool outfit plan, and I love supporting people that deserve support, and I'm excited to go with my besties.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be awesome, and I'm very happy that Disney's doing that. And it's funny because I had a couple of my friends be like, should we not go as a straight person, like worried like we're gonna take a ticket from someone? And I'm like, no, like if you support everybody and you're an ally, like let's all go party and show Disney that this is an important movement. Like we should have more Pride Nights and more Pride events and more awareness around the community. Like it's very important to me.
And this is something like, they've had different days set up that were not sanctioned with Disney. Like it was like an outside group scheduling a day, and it's just caught on. They've been having it happen for generations. So I feel like this is the first time they're actually like, hey, we're doing this and putting a price point on it.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a specialty event, which is very, very cool.
Yeah, but if you guys are thinking about going, buy a ticket. Like, let's sell this event out and, like, show people how much it matters. Like, it's just, like, the merch is going to be lit. The outfits are going to be lit. Like, I am so excited. I'm so excited for all the rainbow food. And I'm just excited to just, like, be surrounded by so much love.
And it's the first one. Inaugural event. We're going.
Yeah, I'm just... Sorry, I feel like I want to cry. It just means a lot to me. Like, we have so many friends a part of the community, and it's just like, I just want everybody to just be treated with the utmost respect and be celebrated every day. And like, I'm really excited for this event.
Heck yeah.
Sorry.
It's going to be awesome.
I'm just get a bit emo for a hot minute.
You're amazing. All right.
Wouldn't be Ashley if she didn't cry for no reason.
No, you can cry. It's your birthday. You can cry if you want to. Go for it. Here we go from Dean.
Went on Tron at Magic Kingdom after waiting 8 hours. 8
Dang.
hours? Oh, was disappointed. Very quick, very short. Was not thrilled. They could have done more with it.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry that you waited 8 hours for it. I'm sure it's cool that they have new tech, though, and I'm sorry that the ride is short. That's a stinker. But Tron. We got Tron in there. A little Jeff Bridges. Good stuff.
I'm like, I can't wait to ride it, but I have low expectations. It's like, it still blows my mind that like Disney would take a ride from Shanghai and not divvy it up, change it for the American consumer. That's weird to me, but I'm excited to ride it. I love Tron, obviously Daft Punk for life.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be amazing, but I'm sorry to hear that, Dean.
I've heard that from a lot of people that it's short, so I just tried to think of like, Magic Kingdom now has a little bit of thrill, only if it's 30 seconds long. You got 30 seconds of thrill back there.
And we're like, Nick and I are trying to figure out when we're going to go back to Walt Disney World. And like right now we're only available in the summer. And like, I love you, boo-boo, but like Nick and the heat are not friends. And then add like filming to it. And I just want to prevent like...
Dry heat, we can do.
Wet heat, yeah.
Humidity, nah.
I just like want to prevent Meltdown Nation.
Literal meltdown. I will melt down.
Literally, I'm hot. I can't do this anymore. And I'm going to be like...
Unless we go do water park videos, I don't know.
Yeah, so we're trying to strategize a trip before Halloween Horror Nights that we can get out there. We want to do a Volcano Bay video for you guys because we heard from everybody and their mom that it's like the coolest water park ever and we've never been. And we want to do a Typhoon Lagoon and everything. So we're trying to figure that out. But we're finally going to go back to Magic Kingdom because Mouse Vibes have never seen Happily Ever After in person. We've never seen it. We've just cried to it on YouTube. So
yeah.
And to ride Tron, see Country Bears. What else do we like at Magic Kingdom? Get the corn dog bites.
Corn dog nuggets.
Haunted Mansion's lit there.
Everything is awesome. We just need to go. The thing I feel like we go on vacation time, so it's like I only have a certain amount of days, and then the other parks like Epcot always take precedence.
Dude.
Epcot, Animal Kingdom above everything.
It's like so hard. I know when we have certain days, and we also have to like rest, and you know what I mean, and. It's just so hard. But I think I'm okay. I can't believe I'm going to say this. I think I'm okay skipping Disney's Hollywood Studios. I know.
I think that's a good decision. I wish we could just like get on Tower of Terror like anytime we want, but it's not the case.
I know. We go there every time. We go visit Ron at the Brown Derby Lounge every time, and I think I just need to like not do it. But
shout out Ron though.
Shout out Ron. Let's see. No, we had Carousel Progress. This senior was on it a lot of times. Okay, I didn't know, so thank you guys for letting me know.
Appreciate you.
I just wish there were more dates for Pride Night.
Same.
Me too, Abby, and I wish it was during the weekend because, like, it's going to be really hard for me to pop off on a Tuesday and then be, like, okay for work the next day. But I'm going to do it.
I mean, if people vote with their wallets and it gets sold out, they're going to add more days, I feel like. Not this year necessarily, but for next year. I feel like, wasn't that like how the Halloween event was too? Like, it was only like a week, and then it was like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And then just progressively, it's like, now it's like a month.
But that's why it's like, I want Pride Night to, like, sell out. Like, let's go.
I feel like too, like, are there other After Dark events that sell out besides Oogie Boogie Bash right away? Like, has there been one this last year?
I think Oogie Boogie Bash is like the premier After Dark event, and the other ones kind of like struggle.
I mean, it's a good recipe, but hopefully, like, this one will work. If they have, like, an annual one. I feel like Star Wars Night's super popular.
Star Wars Night, that one. But that's, like, here, listen. I know a lot of people have gone to Sweethearts Night and what have you, but, like, there's a difference between going to Oogie Boogie Bash, where they have characters and thought and really, really upgraded food and, like, really cool photo ops, and then going to Sweethearts Night, where it's a cardboard cutout that's been sitting dusty in a little locker for 10 years. Like, it's just different. You know what I mean? Like, like Oogie Boogie Bash, it's like, you get candy, you get a parade, you get a brand new character, you get all this stuff, and, like, the photo ops are, like, legit. Whereas, like, Sweethearts Night, it's like, you're sitting in a cardboard heart.
Right.
Which is still cool, but, like, not...
I think that goes, like, with the benefit of, like, an after-hours event being over at Disney's California Adventure, Disney's California Adventure.
Yeah.
Instead of Disneyland, where it's just, like, you're limited on space and resources. Like,
Yeah.
I know, like, a lot of people frowned on, you know, the Halloween event moving from Disneyland over to DCA, but I feel like it's gotten much better.
Yeah.
Like, much better.
DCA is just lit. I like DCA more than Disneyland. Don't shoot the messenger, but DCA is just awesome. Are you both doing Dapper Day?
I've never done a Dapper Day.
I don't think so. We're not, like, dapper people. And I don't know if I can wear, like, big dresses in the heat.
Yeah.
I think it gets sweaty, but, like,
I've been on Dapper Day
Yeah.
and supported Dapper people. Never partake in the dapperness.
Dude, we went...
If anyone wants to lend me a newsboy hat, I'm down.
It was Dapper Day the last time we went to Disney, and there were so many gorgeous, gorgeous women in the most beautiful dress and, like, headpieces. Like, there was this, like, tiki room parrot dapper girl that was sitting next to us at Lamplight, and I was trying not to, like, freak out about her because she was so beautiful, and she had this, like, full-blown, like, parrot hat. It was...
She got it.
People are so creative.
She looked like I don't know, like a Chiquita banana style of that. It was like fruit.
Yeah,
it was like
it was
a whole
so
thing.
cool. Yay, mouse wives are equal. Yes, always. This is a safe space for everybody. Unless you're a big old booby, then get out of here. No hate. We only celebrate. It was the same Okay.
No time for hating, only
Champagne
champagne.
We don't got time for hating, only champagne in. I don't have champagne right now, but pull up. I know in June all the Orlando parks do what is known as Gay Days, such an awesome weekend of love.
It's cool.
I love it. I love. Star Wars Launch Bay also used to be America Sings, and all of those animatronics are now inside Splash Mountain. So it's been America Sings, Carousel of Progress, Innovations, and Star Wars Launch Bay.
Go follow Just Ask Danny. He's going to give you the most correct information.
And I want them to bulldoze it and make a roller coaster. Random Recess. We'll be going the second night on the 15th, and it'll be our first ever Pride event.
Yeah.
So excited to party with everybody, but especially hope we get to run into y'all in Chelton.
Aww.
I know Chelton's going to be there the second night. We're going to be there the first night, but if we have a really good time the first night, then maybe we'll pop back down.
Double down.
Yeah, we have a fun outfit planned, so.
Oh,
Don't say it.
I'm not saying it.
Matt Noel. During tonight's Mouse Vibes Mondays, I went and got tickets to Pride Night, Blink in San Diego, and Wrexham versus Manchester at SD. Happy early birthday to me.
Dude, you're killing it right now, Matt.
Damn!
Yeah, Matt! You're awesome. You are awesome.
Talk about, multitasking.
Right? Like, yes, Matt. Hey guys, long time no see. Super excited for the Pride event. Happy birthday. Thank you guys so much.
Tim and Katie, thank you for being here. You guys are awesome. Hope you guys are doing well.
Christopher Ramirez, same here. Happy for Pride Night. Happy birthday, Ashley. Love the channel and all the Disney content. Thank you guys. Bats Day, Goth Days is May 7th. Time to bust out my chem shirts and guy liner. Dude, we in this, there's, oh my gosh.
Does everyone just dress as Jack and Sally?
No, it's like, you know, like the lounge slide bat ones of make. It's like, I need to show you the photos. It's dope. I kind of want to go. So I don't know the name of their TikTok, so it's pointless for me to say it, but there's a TikTok account that makes Disney shirts that are a mishmash of emo shirts and Disney. And they have a My Chemical Romance shirt of the marching band, but Mickey marching band. And it is the sickest. When I find it, we'll talk about it next time.
Heck yeah.
What characters would you want to see at Pride Night that represent LGBTQ+, or what LGBTQ+ Disney characters?
That's interesting. That's a great question, actually.
Yes.
What do you think? Do you think they tie it into like stuff that they've represented in like live action movies recently?
Ooh.
Like, does it go? What is Gaston's buddy's name?
LaFoe.
LaFoe.
Yeah.
Like, because you know, like the Josh Gad one, they were like,
yeah,
they didn't go out and say it in the movie, but like all the interviews, like that was like the naysay of it, right?
Yeah. I'm just looking forward to the Fab Five in their new outfits. Like, I love seeing different iterations of Fab Five when it's like Star Wars or Sweethearts or whatever, Halloween, what have you. I'm excited for that. Elsa, I think it's a long shot. I would love to see Elsa in like a rainbow like ice outfit. That would be amazing. What else, babe? I'm like drawing a blank.
Like Ursula should be there, right?
Oh, Ursula, absolutely. Drag Ursula.
Come on. I don't know. That's a great question, Diego. I want to know what you guys in the chat. What else would you guys like to see for that? That's a great question.
Yeah. Splash of Walt Disney World was longer than Disneyland.
Sheesh.
We just got our passes for Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
Woo! Oh, congrats. Awesome.
You got in that short window.
Yes.
You were in there, dude. That's awesome.
God, I'm so happy for you. It's going to be awesome. Amanda, yes, we are. Oh my God, how fun. We're going to talk about that, right, babe?
Yeah, I'm actually in the process of, like, putting together a video. But if you guys didn't see, Lady Gaga recently tweeted out something, replied tweet to Halloween Horror Nights. Yeah, more to come on that.
Yeah,
we'll say that.
We're working on something. Solo City, someone who gets me. I'm a DCA stan. I love Disneyland, but DCA has my heart. The walkways are bigger. I can get a cocktail. I love all the shows. It's just like the aesthetic. It's beautiful. I love Avengers Campus. I love Hollywood Lounge. Like I love Carthay Circle. Like everything about DCA to me, like I love so much.
Yeah, DCA is definitely fun, but it's the wild card. Like nothing is off limits to DCA. They'll like take out your favorite attraction and replace it with something.
Yeah.
Like if they did that, like how Tower was removed, or like not removed but changed.
Yeah.
If they did that at Disneyland with like a beloved ride, like people would lose their mind.
DCA can experiment, but Disneyland has like less opportunities for experimenting. Oh, my blurry. Sorry. Thank you so much, Dean and Gretchen, for being here. Sleep well.
Thanks, guys.
Hey, Mouse Vibes, great news. One of our managers at Universal Studios told us, cast members for Super Nintendo World, that Toad might be coming in the fall.
Incredible. That would be awesome.
That would be awesome.
It's a long trek over to the Mushroom Kingdom.
Yeah.
You got some stuff to do.
Not going to lie, I'd go to a Gaga HHN music. Dude, if you know, you know, Lady Gaga is the queen. We worship her in this house. You can't see our decor, but we have many Gaga memorabilia around. We love her. And if Gaga had an HHN house, I would die and my soul would leave my body. Like, I love The Weeknd and I love that house, but just like the background of Lady Gaga's catalog and the fact that she's shot a music video on, you know, the Studio Tram Tour lot, like, there's so much room.
Her catalog speaks for itself. Her theatrics, like everything about what she stands for and does. Yeah, she's like a perfect choice for that. Because I was kind of like, okay, we can talk a little bit about it, obviously.
Okay.
It's like, you know, with Halloween Horror Nights, even though we've only been going the last couple years, I've nerded out and just like looked at all of the history of it and how it started. And it started out with icons and personal stories, like their own story creations in Orlando. And once that started to fizzle out and people weren't hyped on it, they brought in like blockbuster movies like, Jason and Freddy and Michael Myers and those things. And now they're implementing other things again, like bringing those original characters back. Last year was the first year that we had seen a musical pop act go in there and be like the mainstay that was in Orlando and Hollywood. So maybe that's like the recipe moving forward for the next little bit, is to bring in a musical act that it has an audience outside of Halloween Horror Nights in Universal and try to, mish the two.
Well, also, like, remember, can I talk about the guitar?
Go for it, yeah.
So in one of the first speculation maps, there's a guitar as one of the icons. And I know it's just the first version of the speculation map, but maybe that's a Lady Gaga house. We have no idea, but like...
It could be anyone.
It could be anyone.
But it's like, it's more like for me, instead of like an artist, like it's not a symbol like Prince. Maybe it's just simple, like signaling that it's something to do with music.
Yeah. But like I don't know how many of you guys are Lady Gaga stans like us. I know Amanda in the chat is, but her catalog speaks for itself, and her artistry like could really, really put a really game-changing type of house at Halloween Horror Nights. And also, just like if you've ever seen her live, the theatrics, the makeup, the costumes, like the sky's the limit. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but we got really excited seeing Horror Nights respond to that tweet, and it got the ball rolling.
Yeah, and I feel like too, like if the success of the weekend didn't speak enough, just add it to Lady Gaga. And I'm like not trying to compare like artist to artist, but Lady Gaga is massive, like massive. And if she was able to have that platform, I think it would go off even more. Definitely.
She's like arguably one of the biggest pop stars of our generation.
And then she's got, Joker 2 coming out where she's playing Harley Quinn that we should be on the lookout for. Like, she's in demand right now, for sure.
Yeah. Oh, God.
Okay, hit the chat. I think Peter's saying something awesome.
Okay. Peter, the other thing is an After Dark event happens 2, maybe 3 nights. So the resources to create a cool photo op is low compared to Oogie Boogie, which happens for months. That makes a lot of sense. That totally makes sense. Mm-hmm. But it still bugs me.
I feel like, too, like, you're right, though, but, like, if they're going to recycle the same themes, like, maybe in, like, 3 days a year, but if you're going to use it for the next 5 years or something.
Yeah.
But I feel like all of them are really, like, test ground. I feel the only ones that are, like, permanent, like, every single year are, like, Star Wars and Oogie Boogie. I feel like all of them you can interchange, like, do you really think Villains Night is coming back?
No.
You know what I mean?
Villains Night looked like a cash grab, and even though my boo-boo Lotso was there and I was very jealous, like it didn't to me look like Disney standards.
No, it was like diet
Oogie
Boogie Bash.
C-3PO is one of the girls.
Heck yeah, I love that.
Yes, he is. Ursula, I feel like if they had a big drag Ursula, that would be amazing, and I feel like
doing like a concert, like a sing-along type thing.
Oh my God.
That would be fire.
I need to see our king Pleakley at Pride Night. Oh my God.
Yes.
Theme Park Wizard, hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
Hey. Oh my God, Pleakley, yes, supporting drag. That would be awesome. Bonus points if they have an ace character representation for aces.
Whoa.
Why does it feel like Disney's trying to push Stitch as a gay icon to us? I'm scared for what the live action Stitch is going to look like. Like, I'm sincerely scared for what it just feel like it's going to...
I feel like, speaking of diet, it's going to be like Diet Grogu. It's going to look really cute and cuddly and then have moments of being able to like...
I don't know.
Not saying Grogu does that, but cute and cuddly.
Yeah. Jay Garcia, hi Mouse Vibes, coming in late, but wanted to say happy birthday. Thank you.
Oh, is that giveaway winner Jay Garcia in the house?
I'm so happy that you enjoyed your prize.
Yeah.
That made me happy, and like seeing you tag us with like the Snoopy ears and everything. Like I'm so happy, and thank you for entering the contest. Julie Thai, hubby and I are watching you guys while we eat Chinese food at the restaurant.
Aww.
Had to hop on to watch you guys for Ashley's birthday. He may or may not have the Laker game playing on his phone. Multitasking, Mouse Vibes Mondays, Chinese food, Lakers, date night.
You guys are meeting in the middle. You meet at the Chinese food, watch it on your own gadget, and I appreciate you for being here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
That's so cool.
The lightning bolt is classic Just Dance Gaga icon. Dude, I'm going to put this on wax right now. Putting this on wax. If there's a Lady Gaga house, I'm cosplaying as Lady Gaga for Halloween Horror Nights.
But there's so many varieties of Gaga. Do you go as Glitter Gaga? Do you go as Meat Dress Gaga? What do you go as Harley Quinn? American Horror Story? What version do you take? Rain on Me?
It's going to be a surprise. But I need to hit the gym because all of her outfits are very...
Even when she was Jolie, still.
Yeah, but I need to hit the gym before September. But if there's a Gaga house, I'm cosplaying as Lady Gaga. Wig, lashes, all of it on wax.
You guys heard it.
Yes. I think the track Dancing in the Dark or Monster should be the main loop song or even maybe new music.
I feel like, yeah, I don't know, like, that's the thing, is like, she must be sitting on something right now if she's going to drop new music, because we talked about this too, because she's filming the Joker 2 right now, and I feel like she's already had kind of like a busy, she was kind of quiet after her last run for, what was the movie with Bradley Cooper?
A Star is Born.
A Star is Born?
Yeah.
So maybe she has something. That would be awesome, though. Could you imagine that if, like, if she drops her record, this comes out, she's not only for sure doing this, but she's playing Coachella. If that's that would be the recipe. That would be a heavy year for Gaga.
Stop. Don't even get my stop. The way Bloody Mary got popular over the last year, I wouldn't doubt they would incorporate that with all the darker hits from the Fame Monster.
Totally. There's so many cool options right now. I love that. It's
just like the sky is the limit. We love our Mother Monster. Yes! LOL Diet OBB, yeah.
Yeah, you know me.
A little late. Happy birthday. Loved all the Bay Area IG content. Thank you, Jen.
Thanks, Jen.
If Lady Gaga Maze is coming to HHN, then expect high prices and tickets. She isn't going to be cheap. Hell no. And as I said earlier, if you've ever been to a Lady Gaga show, if you've watched a Lady Gaga documentary, if you saw her Super Bowl halftime performance, 100% Diego, nothing comes cheap, and I'm willing to pay that price because you know it's going to be lit. It's the attention to detail is going to be great. She's going to go through it and make sure everything is perfect because she's a perfectionist, and it's going to be great. I don't want to get my hopes up, but now I'm like...
Yeah, I feel like it was great that The Weeknd was last year and they saw the success for it in the budget. So, I feel like The Weeknd could walk so Lady Gaga could run. And if they can put a little bit more budget, knowing that people are going to go, it's a win-win. You can do themed drinks, a whole thing for it. It'd be awesome.
Oh, my God. Wait until they do Marvel Night with all the Marvel characters they have introduced around DCA.
Wow.
I have a feeling whenever that finally happens, it will become a yearly event.
Yeah, why don't they... Was the last Marvel event, before Avengers Campus? I think so. Maybe, just Guardians was open, but I don't think a full Avengers Camp... Why isn't that a thing?
I don't know.
Come on, man. Maybe they're waiting for Thanos to show up.
Okay. Lakers up 54-42.
I love that. Thank you for...
Oh, so you have the Lakers hat on.
Come on. Putting it out there.
Lumiere from Beauty and the Beast better be at Pride Night.
Oh, yes.
That would be awesome.
That would be amazing. Could you imagine if they did a legit one where it was, on the scale and budget of Ernesto de la Cruz for Lumiere?
Dude.
That would be
crazy. The last movie she was in was House of Gucci. I think that's when she took a break. Yeah, and she also has, I believe, she has endometriosis. If you've watched, I sound like her fan club president, but if you saw her Netflix doc, and that's debilitating. Same, Halsey has that. It's hard. So.
Did she put out music for that, or just she's just acting?
I don't know, but she also helped do the score with Hans Zimmer for Top Gun Maverick.
Heck
Hold
yeah!
My hand.
Ooh, name drop. Hans Zimmer, love that.
I'm already planning on doing the RIP tour this year, and if we get Gaga Maze, I'm using that Unlimited Express to the death. Girl, me too! Literally, I'm already pretty annoying, but, catch me being more annoying if Lady Gaga announces that.
That would be so rad.
No one's ready.
Yeah, there's a lot to talk about. Obviously, there's a long year, and it's none of the speculation maps that have, been updated yet, so we have a long time to go.
Yeah.
All right, is there anything else that you want to talk about? I feel like we got through all the news, caught up on our trip, did the birthday shout-outs.
Oh my God. I'm trying to think of...
Oh. Well, this week, we are dropping our new Patreon video, like we said. It'll be ready on Wednesday morning, so look out for that. It's our longest one ever. We shot it, vlog style, so
yeah.
You're going to enjoy it. It's like Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way it looks.
Yeah.
And then also... We have our San Francisco video out coming out on Friday, which is top-notch, great food city, great weather, show off the Stay Pineapple Hotel, and then, we'll be at the parks this weekend as well.
Yeah, we'll be at the parks this weekend. And sorry we didn't have a more put-together show for you tonight, you guys. We were traveling, and Elliot hasn't been feeling well, so we've been kind of, stressed out. But we'll be back and better than ever next Monday.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys tuning in and being here every Mouse Vibes Monday. It means the world to us.
Yeah,
Thank you
it does.
guys.
Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next Monday. If you haven't given this live a like, do so right now.